what are those, like moths flying around?
So, was your first year a storm?
I think I know for sure my first year was a storm because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know when it would thunder. I didn't know if I was causing the thunder. I didn't know if somebody else was. I just didn't know how to navigate. And as time went on, I figured out that sometimes I can still be the storm myself, right? Because I'm not perfect and I don't plan on being a saint anytime soon. So I know that this is a spiritual development and I know this is character building. But my storms have gotten less and less, and the thunder has gotten quieter, and other people's storms have gotten quieter. Other people's thunders have gotten quieter because I only allow, if I let the storm in, it's going to storm, right? But if I don't let the storm in, there's not going to be a storm. There's not going to be a flood in the house, right? But if I let that storm in, whether that's that relationship or whatever else, that person, place, or thing to come in to my house or into my those relationships, then that's the results. And if I don't allow that, then yeah, it's not going to rain anymore. And yeah, we may have that background of the thunder and stuff, but this is kind of a cool place, because those thunderstorms are always going to happen, whether that's in my job, because it's whatever, or in the relationship, or going down the street. Those storms are going to always happen, but how do I allow it to affect me is the most important part of my sobriety. How do I accept that? How do I not accept that? How do I change that? How do I get off the road when the thunderstorm happens, right? How do I stop my car? And the analogy of that, how do I stop that relationship before I'm so deep into that storm, right? Yeah.
I can answer some of those hows. Actually, is just because you got sober doesn't mean that the storms ain't gonna come. You're still gonna go through grief. You're still gonna go through relationships and loss. You're still gonna have job changes, maybe moving. Life on life's terms means we got to be prepared for the storm. Right, just because we got sober doesn't mean there's not going to be any storms in your life. There's going to be many, but one of the things that sobriety offers is being able to know how to feel like shit. And it takes practice feeling negative feelings and emotions. First breakup I went through, I thought it was the end of the world. The second one, I thought it was the end of the world again. You know what? And it took a few times before I came a cold-hearted. And then it took me a little time to get some balance between that. But that was only through going through the storm. There's really no way to avoid it. And I mean, before, if I seen a storm coming, I'd be like, oh man,
pass me that joint, bro, or give me that bottle.
If I was blacked out in the storm, that's okay. My girlfriend's taking a picture of me. All right, so if there's a storm coming, brace yourself. There's tools in recovery, and the culture of recovery, there's tools you can use to get through it, and we'll talk about some of those.
Because this too shall pass.
It will. All right. Is it like this? In England, that means something else.
Really?
Yeah. In England, that means this. I used to do that all the time. So to people in England, I don't mean, yeah.
That feels too hippie-ish for me.
This is so much fun. I'm going to love editing these.
I thought it was